Go.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament, the 60th Eldorado Holiday Tournament, and getting you set for Carterville Lions basketball here this afternoon as the Lions are going to take on the Cougars of Hardin County. John Homan, and the 60th EHT is underway.
Been a nice crowd pretty much all day. I mean, even the 8:30 a.m. game had a decent crowd, and this has grown throughout the day. So typical of Eldorado, they always draw well here, and that's one of the reasons why teams like playing here, because you like playing before a very enthusiastic crowd.
Absolutely. There have been 4 games already. Heron just obliterated Carrier Mills today, 85-18. Anna Jonesboro picked up a win over Hamilton County, 70-53. Harrisburg knocked off Edwards County, 48-35 in the game that just finished up. A very close matchup between Massac County and Coach Joe Hossman and NCOE. The Patriots win it 67-62. Both teams are down on the floor going through their shoot-around. We're going to go on and take a break here on our pregame show. And when we come back, you're going to hear from the head coach of the Carterville Lions, Shane Hawkins. He's next here on News Radio WJPF.
At the Bank of Heron, we know
okay,
that
I got programming now.
Work, it can be a challenge.
Are you still not getting it?
No, I have programming. I can hear it. It's good.
To do your banking on the go. Well, we've got good news. With the Bank of Heron mobile banking app, you can manage debit cards.
Go 90 seconds. 90 seconds.
Activity, even make a deposit. Just a few of the ways.
90 seconds. That's what I was thinking. 90, and through the game, unless you call something different, you think, right?
Yes, sir. Mobile banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville is your place for taking a quick lunch break, a craft dinner experience with a relaxing atmosphere, or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their menu offers full breakfast options and hot and cold espresso drinks. Ask about their weekly dinner specials Thursday through Saturday. Their full bar and signature cocktails makes Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Proud to be a longtime Carterville Lions booster. Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
Central Hospital for Animals in Marion, Heron, Carbondale, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Sure, they do wellness visits and routine vaccinations, but you might not know about everything they offer, like orthopedic surgery for pets with hip or knee injuries, and laser therapy to reduce inflammation, pain, or promote wound healing. Noticing that your pet stopped jumping? Maybe they just slowed down in general. Central Hospital for Animals offers chiropractic services too. Online at centralvet.net.
Coach Shane Hawkins joining us on our pregame show. Of course, you being a Pinckneyville stud that you are. Did you ever play here at the Holiday Tournament, or was it the Duster that you played in?
No, neither. We played Carbondale back when Carbondale was rolling. God, it was Cairo and Massac County and DuQuoin, Memphis U High, out of Tennessee. Heron was there. I mean, Murfreesboro was there. I mean, it was all the 2As or the better 2As out of the South. I think Harrisburg was here, but that was about it. I mean, it was broken up in 2 divisions. It was a small class and a big class, and the arena was awesome.
It was rocking. I remember that.
It was.
This is the 60th year of this Eldorado Holiday Tournament, and today Lions going to kick things off against Hardin County here.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I think this is one of those events that players look forward to every year. And we were at Pinckneyville for a couple of years, and it was so many conference schools, and it was a 4-game 2-day event, and I thought it just wore you out coming out of it. And I came over here to scout a handful of years ago, and I think Caden was with me, and he may have still been in junior high, and it was like, we come over here and it's jam packed at, especially on the third day, but even the second day, the afternoon and night sessions will get just unbelievable crowds for high school basketball, and the way that they support this tournament he kind of looked at it and thought, man, this would be cool if we could play here. So, it was a perfect time for us to get out of Pinckneyville and come here. And now with the conference flip, I'm not sure it's great because, Massac's here and Heron's here and Harrisburg's here, but that's part of it. I think that's the trade-off to play in this event. They just do a tremendous job with the event the 3 weeks before, the month before, and then obviously the 3 days here. They just do a tremendous job with it. And if you're going to pull something off like this, it takes just an enormous amount of help and volunteers, and they have that. And you look around and it's Gallatin County has their section, and NCOE has their section, and Harrisburg has their section, Eldorado has their section. Every small school has their section, and it's the same people you see, the same faces that you see every year sitting in the same spot, and it's people in this part of the area, they plan their Christmas holiday around this event. And what an awesome event to be a part of, and we're glad to be back, and we'll keep coming as long as they have us. And we've had a little bit of success here, not to where we want to get to. It seems like we tend to lose one that we shouldn't the last couple of years. But Hardin County's they're on a roll. They're playing really well. They get off to a rough start every year, playing at Goreville and playing Anna and playing Benton and playing Goreville and now Harrisburg. So they kind of get off to not a great start, and I think when they get back into their league, it prepares them. The Goreville tournament prepares them for that, and they usually come in here with a little bit of confidence. I think they've won 4 in a row, and I expect this is the thing about this tournament is. You have a lot of your first round games. The smaller schools, this is what they live for. They live to go play a 2A or a 3A school and play in this venue and play in this event. And again, it's for our guys love coming here and they look forward to it, but even more so because a lot of these kids grew up coming here when they were little. And, so you get the Hardin County and the NCOE and the Gallatin kids, and this is a big event, and they always play really well in this event.
Your Lions were coming off a tough stretch, lost 3 in a row. But what's the positives that you've seen with this team?
I think the positive are, we've played 3 really good teams, played 4 really good teams. The Vienna game before that was, and they're really good. We've gotten better. And I thought with this team it was going to be just for the lineup that we had out there. We're a lot of times we're playing 4 guys that have 0 varsity experience, and it was going to take time. And you can practice all you want, but in a lot of situations you've got to have that game experience. And now we've gotten 8 games of game experience, and I thought we got better last week. Even in both games. I know we lost both, but I thought we got better, and there were more positives coming out of those losses. And then you look at our schedule, and our 4 losses to Stillville, Heron, Goreville, and Nashville, they're 33-5. So we're getting, in Nashville won today, so 34-5. Heron won today, so 35-5 or whatever it is. We've been beat by really good teams, and the next step for us is to get to where we're beating the really good teams.
Well, Coach, let's get the win today, and we'll talk post game.
All right, thank you.
Man, I didn't realize that until he said that, John. The games we've lost, that record of those schools, 35-5 coming into today.
Kind of an eye-opener, isn't it?
It is.
It really does let you know just how solid the competition's been. And Carterville's been very competitive with those teams.
Yeah.
They just need to find a way to elevate to the next level, right?
Carterville, the number 2 seed here at the 60th Eldorado Holiday Tournament. The Heron Tigers are number 1, just kind of flip-flopped from a year ago. The Lions came into this tournament as the number 1 seed and was on a roll. They beat Heron, they had beat Goreville, they had beat Vienna, and then came in here and kind of laid an egg in that first game. And but this year they come in as the number 2 seed as they are going to be taking on the Cougars of Hardin County and Coach Rodney Lane here today. We're glad to have you, and yes, we have our live stream up and running. You can go to YouTube and you can search Carterville Lions Hardin County. That should take you right to it. We're glad to have you, though, as there's a nice crowd here for session number 2, And still more games to come after this. They'll have games all the way up until about midnight tonight here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. The next game is going to feature Fairfield taking on West Frankfort. That is a 4:45 start. Then you have Carmi, the number 6 seed, taking on Eldorado at 7 o'clock. And then at 8:30, it'll be Vienna and Gallatin County. And then there's a 10 o'clock game on the loser's side of the bracket. So a lot of basketball still ahead here today at the 60th EHT as we are getting ready for the starting lineups here this afternoon. Carterville in their home whites will be wearing their whites with the blue numbers on the back. Hardin County in their road blues with the white numbers on the back. Starting lineups being announced right now for Coach Rodney Lane and the Hardin County Cougars. Jacob Gibbons, the 6-foot junior, 13, the 5'9" junior Christian Winters. You also have, let's see here.
Left out Banks, number 2 there.
Yeah, Braden Banks, missed him. Just confirming everybody that they've got. 24, Landon Fricker. And what was the one that we missed there?
Should be
Nate Massey, number 33.
Yeah, that's correct. Same.
Nate Massey.
Yeah.
So for Coach Rodney Lane, it's going to be Braden Banks, Christian Winters, Jacob Gibbons, Landon Fricker, and Nate Massey, the starting 5 here this afternoon. The Cougars come into this game, you heard Coach talk about it, they're 4-5. They lost their first 5 games of the year, but they played in that Goreville tournament, and they've won their last 4 all-conference games. Those wins over Carrier Mills, Galatia, Polk County, and NCOE. Those 5 losses that they have, tough schedule. Anna, Jonesboro, Benton, Harrisburg, Goreville, and Harrisburg. So 4-5 on the season. Your Lions come in sporting a 4-4 record here on the season, averaging about 52 points a ball game. They allow about 46 a ball game. And, John, they don't turn the ball over a whole lot. They average about 9 turnovers a ball game. That's
been one of the strengths of the Carterville Lions, protecting the basketball. And defensively, the Lions are usually very sound, making the other team beat you instead of you giving the game away.
Absolutely.
And, I just go back to thinking about the game with Nashville. Defensively, Alex Kimbrough did such a great job on Ritzel down low, and that's all the Nashville coach could talk about after the game was he'd never been defended that well. The Lions have that trademark of defending, and let's see if they can continue that here today.
Hopefully. We'll see as the Lions are being announced, and it's the starting lineup for Coach Shane Hawkins that we've seen pretty much all season long. Alex Kimbrough, Caden Wilson, Colton Hawkins, Parker Poole, and Maddox Gully, the starting 5 here for Coach Shane Hawkins and the Carterville officials are making their way to the floor, and both teams getting their final conversations with their head coaches. The Lions yet to break their huddle with Coach Shane Hawkins, but they step away right now. Hardin County. Bill, I love how they run this tournament. This is the 60th. They've got it down to a science, don't they?
They do. It's just a lot of volunteer help, and the Lions I think they really enjoy the atmosphere, just like some of the other schools do. It's just all about being in a place where there's so much of a crowd. It inspires you as a player. You want to play harder when you're playing in front of a big crowd instead of an empty gym, right?
Absolutely. All right, both teams are ready to go. The officials are ready to go. Thank you for tuning in to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. It's going to be Parker Poole in the jump, and the Lions come down with it as Colton Hawkins brings the ball into the front court. It's Maddox Gully. Lions are moving left to right on your radio dial. Gully bounce pass to Caden Wilson, now to Hawkins. Hawkins comes into the game, leading scorer for the Lions, averaging 10.5 a game. Skip pass right side to Hawkins, head fake, baseline, skips it to the left wing. Open 3 for Caden Wilson, gets the scoring started for Carterville. It's kind of become a habit for Caden to get that big shot to start things off here the last couple of games.
He had the soft touch, no doubt.
So Hardin County here in the front court, moving right to left. Up off the right side of the circle, that's Fricker. And now it is Banks that takes over. Bounce pass near side to Winters. Winters looks inside, yet to dribble to the right wing to Gibbons. Ball movement back and forth across the top of the key. Is Massey now to Fricker. Hands it off to Winters. Winters backs it up. Now it's to Banks. Banks out on that right wing. One dribble with the left hand and dishes it to Fricker. Carterville matched up man-to-man here to start play here in this ball game. Just underway. Lions up 3-0. And the Cougars of Hardin County with the ball. Massey's floater is good to get the scoring started for Hardin County. 3-2 our score. Carterville. That's Maddox Gully. Skip pass over on the left wing, and now he brings it near side to Caden Wilson. Back to Hawkins on the left wing. Left side, Kimbrough. Baseline pass. Wilson's got an open jumper again, no good. Hawkins gets the rebound, feeds it down low. Caden Wilson on the back cut, scores on a nice assist from Colton Hawkins.
That's what Colton does so well. He sees the floor very well.
He loves to dish that ball. 5-2 our score. Hardin County with the basketball. It's Massey here, left wing. On the cutter down the lane, a little right-hand floater. Nice shot from Braden Banks. From Hardin County, makes it a 5-4 game. So Carterville, the 1-point lead, 5:50 remaining here in this opening quarter. Here, right side to Caden Wilson. K-Will skips it into the lane, and Kimbrough got fouled.
Pretty easy call there.
Yes, it was, as he got tied up. It's going to be Fricker that picks up his foul. First team foul on Hardin County. Lions to Poole in the paint. Now to Caden Wilson. Maddox Gully's got an open shot. Three-pointer from the corner left. That's 2 threes for the Lions here early on. 5.5 in the first. Lions up 8-4. And the ball on the floor. Carterville gets the first steal of the game. The other way, Gully into the front court. Corner left. Wilson's three, no good. Kimbrough gets the rebound. This is
take that shot.
Hawkins passed up a wide open three, takes it to the lane, and it doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good from Colton Hawkins. Timeout on the floor as the Lions have stretched the lead out to 6 points. It is 10-4. It's going to be a 30-second timeout here on News Radio WJPF.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Bank. They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports FIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics. Member FDIC.
This Lions broadcast brought to you by Mayor Brad Robinson and the city of Carterville. Just a reminder again, normal trash pickup. If your trash pickup this next week is on Wednesday, because of the New Year's holiday, it's going to be on Thursday. You can go to visitcarterville.com for more information. The city of Carterville, proud sponsors of Carterville Lions sports. Coming out of the timeout, it's Hardin County with the ball and a reach-in foul on Carterville. And it's going to be on Parker Poole. That's going to be the first on Parker. They trigger in. And with the basketball now is Fricker. Fricker at the logo, left side to Banks. Banks dribbles across the top of the key, now back to Fricker. Fricker looks inside, nobody cuts it, brings it near side to Massey on the left wing. He takes it in toward the block, and a runner and a travel. Turnover number 2 now on Hardin County. 10-4 is our score here with 4.5 remaining in this first quarter. Hawkins out left of the circle to Wilson. Now to Hawkins, a three. Off the mark, a little too strong, and the rebound comes off to Hardin County on the run. Fricker, bounce pass down low, picked off. Carterville has forced 3 turnovers. The other way, it's Maddox Gully gets the layup. Gully's got 5, to tie Caden Wilson. We're up 12-2 Lions on top of Hardin County. Here on the near side, Winters behind the back dribble with Gully on him defensively. Top of the key to Gibbons, now to the right side. That's Banks to Massey. Massey back to the right wing. Fricker launches the three, off the iron, no good. And Parker Poole gets the board for Carterville. Hawkins into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Parker Poole puts the ball on the floor, gets the bucket and the foul. And Parker Poole has a chance at a three-point play.
Lions shooting the ball extremely well off the start of this game. 6 out of 10 from the floor.
Jacob Gibbons picks up the foul. Parker Poole, who averages close to 6 points a ball game, a chance at the three-point play. Number 23. His free throw off the mark. Not a good free throw shooter, Parker. Shooting about 50%. 14-4, a 10-point lead for Carterville. Here in the first quarter with 3:20 remaining. Massey forces his way down the lane. Got a shot off, but Hawkins grabs it. Outlet pass to Jaden Wilson, who's in the game for the Lions. To the post, now to Hawkins. Now left side to Kimbrough. Baseline drive for Alex. Bounce pass around. Great ball movement into the paint. Poole winds up with it. Finds Kimbrough. Alex gets the defender in the air, and he gets the easy bucket. Lions are up 14-4, and another timeout called by Coach Rodney Lane and the Hardin County Cougars. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 here on News Radio WJPF.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, represents more than just electrician. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW, you're really supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home is a family-owned and operated, full-service funeral home serving Southern Illinois since 1930. They provide dignified, caring, and individualized services to their client families. The funeral home you choose is not just the business down the street, but the caring staff that counsels you in one of the most difficult times in your life. From the time of the first phone call, your family is their number one priority. When you need them, Riggin, Palach, and Burke Funeral Home in Carterville is there.
This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Campbell Brothers Garage and Towing. Since 1975, full-service garage and towing. If you need a tow, maybe you get locked out of your vehicle, you can call Campbell Brothers at 618-942-4875. Coming out of the timeout, it's Hardin County with the basketball. Carterville's got off to a great start here in this first quarter. They're up 16-4 with 2:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. Massey right at the circle, needs some help, and he gets it from Fricker. Fricker back toward the logo at midcourt. Now he drives down the right side, forces the shot up, and he got the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot free throws after the foul was called on Caden Wilson. Caden's first. That's going to be the second team foul on Carterville. They're going to say the foul was before the shot, so it's going to be basketball out of bounds, baseline left. They whip it up top to Massey. Massey lost his footing and traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 4 now on the Cougars. So it's going to be Carterville ball over on the far side. Hawkins, Jaden Wilson, Alex Kimbrough, Caden Wilson, and into the game, Marion Adams is on the floor for the Lions. Right side three, no good from Jaden, and over the back, Marion Adams picked up his first personal foul. Marion, the 6'6 junior, hasn't seen a lot of varsity time, but he's been playing really well in JV games.
He has. He has a very soft touch left hand, and I'm hoping that he'll give the Lions some added depth off the bench.
Coach Shane Hawkins gave me a new roster here earlier, saying he had been dealing with some illness and have to bring some guys up. So a couple of freshmen added to the lineup that may see some action here in this Eldorado Holiday Tournament. here on the near side. This Heber. Now it's Fricker to the right side to Massey. He's out on that right wing. On him defensively is Amarion Adams. Ball is taken away. 5th turnover on the Cougars. Here comes Hawkins into the front court. Feeds it down low to Adams. Couldn't field it clean, and that is turnover number 1 on Carterville. Here come the Cougars. Fricker pulls up. Now it's to the right side. Now up top to Banks. Braden Banks leaves it for Massey. He's on the left wing. Steps inside the arc and dishes it off to Winters. Winter pulls up. Now finds Massey on the left wing. Top of the key, it goes to Fricker. Landon dishes it off to Winters. Winters back to Massey. Skip pass through, picked off. 6th turnover the other way. Hawkins to the rim. The runner, no good. And the ball on the floor. Good job by Marion Adams coming in at the last second, but it goes out of bounds. And the turnover is going to give it back to the Cougars.
Well, to give you an illustration of how good the Lions' defense has been, only 4 shot attempts by Hardin County here in this first quarter.
Yeah, with 7 minutes gone. Just a minute left in this first quarter. Lions lead at 16-4, the 12-point lead. Massey down toward the low block. Reverses out, feeds it to Winters. Now top of the key to Fricker. Fricker around the screen, dribbles with the left hand. Massey takes over to the low block, forces his way in, puts it up and good. Nate Massey, he's got 4 for Hardin County. That was just their 6th point of the game. The ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Carterville Lions. His last touch by Hardin County. Coming into the game is going to be Xavier Whooper. Whooper, the 5'11" freshman for Hardin County. Kimbrough to Zach Snow, who just came in. He comes in and launches the 3. Zach has got such a great touch. He's shooting 45% from the field to lead the Lions in shooting percentage. 23 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 19-6 is our score. Banks. Now it's top of the key to Whooper to the right side. There's Banks once again, now to Fricker. Fricker left of the circle, fed it into Massey, and he got fouled as he took the pass, and that's going to be a Marion Adams, I believe. It's going to pick up foul number 2. Nope, they're going to call it on Zach Snow. I'm going to have to quit doing that. I'm wrong every single time.
Well, it's easy to, we see something, but we don't always see it as closely as the officials.
Ball turned over again, turnover number 7. Here comes Kimbrough off the glass, can't finish at the buzzer. 19-6 is our score here at the first quarter. Second quarter action coming up next. Back in 60 on News Radio WJPF.
SIU Credit Union now offers interest with their free checking with e-statements accounts. Sign up for free checking and start earning a dividend on balances over $1,000. Open with just $25, and there's no
coming back
fee
in
when you sign up for e-statements. Get access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide and free online banking and valuable SIU CU rewards. To start earning, apply online at SIUCU.org. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
Rise Performance in downtown Carterville is one of Southern Illinois' best fitness facilities, offering something for the whole family. Members enjoy 24/7 access with 9,000 square feet of equipment. They offer group classes, women's-only classes, youth strength and conditioning, personal training, sports medicine, and massage therapy. Looking for a great variety of cardio equipment? Look no further than Rise Performance. They even have a separate room for free weights. Rise Performance on Division Street, Carterville.
This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. Good first quarter for the Lions, John.
One of the best they've had all year. I was thinking of that game they had at the Trico tournament. Might have been against Redbud or it was against Waterloo, Jabal, one of the two, where they came out and scored like 20 in the first quarter. They scored 19 in this one, and I think this is, right up there with the best performance they've had for first quarter all year.
I would agree, as it is Hardin County. They turn the ball over again the other way. Parker Poole gets the layup. Boone with 4 in the game. Makes it a 21-6 ball game for the Lions. Into the front court, Fricker has it. Here on the near side to Winters. Feeds Massey. Now it is Whooper that has it. He's just left of the circle. Over to Fricker on the right side. Up high. They feed Massey. Couldn't field it cleanly. Second turnover of the quarter. The layup the other way by Jaden Wilson is good. And a timeout on the floor, taken once again by Hardin County. 23-6. It is going to be a full timeout back in 60 here on News Radio WJPF.
John A. Logan College is proud to support area high schools in the classroom and on the playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer program. No matter your path, you'll know why everyone says, why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois. First Southern Bank is a community bank that cares for and gives back to the communities we serve. Locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Welcome back to the 60th Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Dave McKenzie and John Homan with you this afternoon. 23-6, a great start by the Lions here against the Cougars from Hardin County. Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Cougars basketball as they drive it into the front court. That's Fricker. Fricker has Kimbrough on him, now Massey. Massey bounce pass down low. Banks off the glass, can't get the shot to fall, but he got fouled. And it's going to be Jaden Wilson that picked up the foul. That's going to be the first on Jaden. And at the line is going to be the 6'2 sophomore, Braden Banks. Banks has got 2 already in the game, and his first free throw is no good. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Stephen Rich's Barber Styling. For men, women, and children, offering cuts, styling, and perming. Walk-ins are welcome. They're right there on South Division Street in Carterville with Stephen Rich's Barber Styling. Braden Banks hits the second, giving him 3. 23-7 is our score here. Session number 2 of this Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cutter to Jaden Wilson. The layup is good. Nice finish by Jaden and a beautiful feed from Colton Hawkins. 25-7 our score. Massey to Fricker. Baseline drive, has to pull it up. Finds Massey, takes it to the hole, hung in the air, got fouled. And he's going to be shooting 2 free throws after the foul is called on Alex Kimbrough. Kimbrough's first. That is going to be team foul number 2 on the Lions as Nate Massey, the 6'2 junior, who's got 4 points in the game, goes to the line, and he misses the first free throw. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Polar Whip. Come taste the legend in energy. It's a Southern Illinois tradition. They now have car hops. Call ahead at 988-9210. Place your order, and they'll bring your order out to you when you arrive. That's at Polar Whip in energy. Massey hits the second free throw. He's got 5 now, makes it 25-8. And Carterville with the basketball. Hawkins to Kimbrough. Hands it off to Caden Wilson. Skips it near side to Snow. Snow back to Poole. He's about 12 feet out. Now throws it up top to Maddox Gully. Gully tried to feed Kimbrough in the paint. Goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was touched last by Carterville. So turnover number 3 on the Lions on the day. Cougars over to Massey. He's on the right wing. Looks for the cutter. Dribbles, left-handed, pulls up. Now he feeds it to Fricker. Fricker trying to use the screen. Straightaway 3, no good. And Zach Snow gets a nice rebound for the Lions. He takes it into the front court himself. has it out on the left wing. Maddox Gully dishes it down low. Once again, couldn't be handled as Kimbrough wasn't ready for the pass. Here they come, and the Cougars turn it back over as Zach Snow picks off the third turnover. Timeout is called by Coach Shane Hawkins here with 5:42 remaining. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here for right now. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infant to school-aged children as well as pre-kindergarten and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere, Malone's Early Learning Center.
Well,
Shane
Lions
must have seen something he didn't like.
Yeah, I think the turnovers, the back-to-back turnovers, what caught his eye. He was trying to get an explanation on what was going on there with the miscues. Aside from that, Carterville playing like a number 2 seed should be playing against the 15 seed.
Absolutely.
Just pretty much dominating the game.
Yeah, and we saw that in the first game today.
Right.
Heron just blasted Carrier Mills today, 85-18. I know at one point I turned it on and it was 40-3 was the score in that game.
It was pretty sad.
But here, 25-8 with 5.5 remaining here in this second quarter. Carterville has the ball coming into the timeout. It's Wilson that drives and gets the easy layup. Not much defense there as Caden Wilson has 7 in the game. He's averaging 10 a ball game. 27-8 is our score. Hardin County with it. Whooper, top of the key, now finds Banks. Banks pulls it up just a foot inside the arc. Reverses, needs some help. Nobody coming to help him, just lobs it out, and finally it's Massey that takes it. Top of the key to Whooper. His pass tipped, saved by Fricker. Baseline cut off nicely by Maddox Gully. As the shot was forced up, no good. And the Lions get the rebound into the front court. Here's Gully, whips it up top. His pass picked off. That's 3 turnovers here in the quarter for the Lions. Spin move by Fricker. He loses the handle, and
Gully the other way.
Gully gets the layup the other way. 7 in the game for Maddox. 29-8 is our score. They feed it to Whooper. Free throw line jumper too strong. Way off the mark. Hits the backboard, but the Lions get the board. Out here to the right side. Wilson to Gully, now to Kimbrough. Wants to drive the baseline, and he got bumped, and it's going to be Whooper that picks up the foul. Xavier Whooper, the 5'11 freshman, picks up foul number 1. That is team foul number 1 on Hardin County. (29-8) with 4:11 remaining here until halftime. Top of the key, Hawkins a 3, no good. Put back twice. Took 2 shots for Caden Wilson to finish it, but he does. He's got 9 to lead all scorers here this afternoon. 31-8 is our score. Here's Fricker for Hardin County. Down the lane. Oh, nice little up and under. Oh, it just wouldn't go. And it's Caden Wilson that gets the rebound. Out here to Gully. Gully has it. His pass and a foul called on Fricker. Landon Fricker just picked up his 2nd personal. So it's going to be Colton Hawkins. Gets it into Gully, gets it right back. Just right. Gets off the defender. His 3 no good. Tipped around. Rebound Kimbrough. And he threw it away as Maddox Gully was going one way and the ball was going another. It's the 6th turnover overall, the 4th here in this second quarter for Carterville. Shane Hawkins doing some repair work over on the scorer's table. Got his tool belt on and his hard hat and safety glasses. And
he's a fan of the game. He wants to make everything look just right.
Yeah. He'll go have a cold beverage.
There you go.
Hardin County's basketball. 3:25. They have it here in the front court. 31-8 is our score. Massey leaves it in the corner. Whooper takes it in the free throw lane. Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound, Banks tries to force the shot up, no good. Gets the rebound. Oh, it's Carterville that gets the board. And Marion Adams gets the rebound for Carterville. Right side, Alex Kimbrough, wide open 3. He had to shoot that. It goes out of bounds, and it was off of Adams. And it's going to belong to Hardin County. So 2:55 remaining until halftime. Top of the key. Massey, right side. Winds up with Fricker here on the near side. Hardin County moving right to left. 3 launched. Up off the top of the backboard. It goes out of bounds. Carterville's going to get the ball right back. (31-8) is our score here at Eldorado. Two and a half remaining until halftime. Kimbrough here on the right side. Now to Adams. Marion hands it off to Gully. Gully reverses, puts the shot up, in and out, and back in again. For Maddox Gully, he's got 9 now.
Best half of the season, I'd say.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. He's averaging about 4 a ball game. So Massac, why am I calling him Massac?
Well, same colors.
Well, that's true. Hardin County. So Banks, a free throw line jumper, no good. He couldn't get that one to go. Outlet pass for the Lions. They feed it down low. It was tended for Hawkins from Adams. It hits Hawkins right in his skull. Turns it over, down low. Banks gets the easy runner with the right hand. 5 in the game for Braden Banks. Now Carterville's ball, 33-10, a 23-point lead for Carterville. With 1:20 remaining here till halftime. Kimbrough dishes it off. Wilson reverses it, takes it to the free throw line. His jumper's good. Caden's having a good first half as well. He's got 11 first half points. With 65 seconds remaining. Cougars at the logo. Fricker now to Banks. Banks looks to feed the post, but he throws it up top to Fricker. Fricker out on that right wing. Right of the circle. Finds Massey. Bounce pass to Banks here. Down low, trying to back his way to the block. Fades away. Banks it off the glass. No good. No good. No good in the rebound grab by Caden Wilson. So Carterville slowing the pace. Will they hold for the final 40? They lead it 35-10. And Marion Adams gets the ball. Now finds Caden Wilson. Caden out right of the circle to Hawkins. 25 seconds remaining. Looks like Lions are going to try and hold for the final shot here at the half. They led it 19-6 at the end of the first quarter. With 12 seconds on the clock, they'll go with about 8. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Colton Hawkins trying to get the clear. Takes it in. Forces the shot up. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Gully. His shot at the buzzer. No good. And that ends the first half of basketball. Lions lead it by 25 as they have held Hardin County to 10 first half points. It is 35-10. And we are going to take a break here for our halftime show. Lions up 35-10. We'll be back in 90 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Cold weather has arrived, and yeah, it's going to get colder, and your heating system just quit. Last week, your car needed repairs. Life doesn't always go as planned. At Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville, they understand. That's why at Charlie's, they won't sell you something you don't need. They diagnose the problem and tell you exactly what's needed. No gimmicks, whether it's a fix or a whole new unit. And as your local York dealer, you can trust Charlie's for top-quality York products. Call or visit charliesairandheat.com. Your local York dealer, committed to keeping you comfortable no matter what the temperature is.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Mathine Nexad and nurse practitioners Amanda Reynolds and Teresa Johnson, offer comprehensive care for every member of your family, from newborns to grandparents. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions!
The Bank of Heron has been serving Southern Illinois since 1937, offering everything from checking and savings accounts to loans and a full-service trust department. With convenient locations and a dedicated professional staff, our outreach and involvement in the communities we serve plays an integral role in how we do business, proving it's not just a bank, it's a relationship. The Bank of Heron. Find out more at bankofheron.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the 60th Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Dave McKenzie and John Homan alongside. Lions firmly in control of this ball game here at the half. It is 35-10, and it was a 19-6 first quarter lead for the Lions, and they just extended that out to this 25-point lead and looked really good here in the first half, John Homan.
It really did. I mean, shot the ball above 50% and forced a total of 11 turnovers. And just did a fine job defending inside the paint.
Let's look at the scoring here this afternoon as we'll start first with Hardin County. They have 10 first half points, and they were led by two players. Only two players have scored for Hardin County. That was Nate Massey and Braden Banks, each with 5 points here in this first half of basketball. Carterville is led by the 11 points from Caden Wilson. Maddox Gully's right there behind him with 9 on that first half. 4 in the game for Parker Poole, 3 for Zach Snow, 4 for Jaden Wilson, 2 for Alex Kimbrough, and 2 for Colton Hawkins. And that accounts for the 35 points. A great first half by Caden Wilson, and what a great first half from Maddox Gully. That he comes in averaging about 3 a ball game. He's got 9 first half points.
Yeah, outstanding first half for him. He was 4 for 5 from the field and just looked really good playing out there today so far.
So 35-10 is our score here at the half. And let's run through some of those scores from earlier today. As we mentioned during that first half, Heron all over Carrier Mills today, 85-18. Heron, the #1 seed in the tournament. Anna Jonesboro gets the win over Hamilton County, 70-53. It was Harrisburg over Edwards County, 48-35. And the game just prior to this one was Massac County over NCOE. That final wound up being 67-62. There's a whole lot of games still left to play here at Eldorado the rest of the day. Of course, this tournament started today. It's going to wrap up Saturday night, but coming up a little bit later this evening, the second half of 8 games continues. It's going to be Fairfield and West Frankfort. Fairfield, the #7 seed, taking on West Frankfort at 4:45. Carmi, the #6 seed, will take on Eldorado at 7 o'clock. And then Vienna is going to take on Gallatin County. That is going to be an 8:30 start. And then, don't forget, you've got a 10 o'clock game here tonight as well. As
Carrier Mills
taking on Hamilton County.
Absolutely.
At 10 o'clock tonight here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. 35-10 is our score here. It's our Bank of Heron halftime report. We'll take a break and be back in 90 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Don't let the name fool you.
I have
The
some team
International
shooting
Brotherhood of
stats ready
Electrical
whenever
Workers,
you want
Local 702, represents more than just electricians. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW, you're really supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
John A. Logan College is proud to area high schools in the classroom and on the playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer program. No matter your path, you'll know why everyone says, why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
I was reminded again that Southern Illinois is something special when I met team members at Ventura Bank. They have taken the time to get to know me and support my goals. I've learned what a true partner they are to their customers and communities. Best of all, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports FIU scholarships and athletics. I can access 55,000 ATMs with no fees, plus have convenient banking with their mobile app. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
Anything important?
Nah, just trying to increase that.
Oh, okay.
Back at the Eldorado Holiday, you got some stats.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the shooting stats in the first half. The Hardin County Cougars, 4 out of 13 from the floor. Not many shot attempts there, 30%. They were 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 50%. Carterville was 16 out of 29 from the floor, 51%. Pretty good number there. 3 out of 10 on three-point shots, 30%. Free throw line only attempted 0 for 1 from the free throw line. That's kind of strange, but they may shoot 10 or 15 in the second half. You never know.
Absolutely, but that we've
much
seen
better, much better indeed, and that'll win you games when you shoot well.
Absolutely, and so the Lions are looking good here in this first half. Now, how this bracket works out, if they win, as they keep rolling here in this game, they will play coming back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and they are going to face the winner of the next game. That's the 4:45 game, and that would be between third. If the Lions can continue to win this ball game here this afternoon. The loser comes back and plays tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and it's a possibility you could play 2 games.
Yeah.
A 10 a.m. game and then a 10 p.m. game as the loser of this game with Carterville and Fairfield and West Frankfort. They'll meet coming up tomorrow morning at 10.
Well, I think that it's pretty safe to say the Lions are going to be advancing to the next round. I mean, 25-point lead at the half, that'd be pretty strange for them not to win this ball game here today. But I know we're trying to be politically correct here and say the right things. But the Lions would be in that winner's bracket, like a Fairfield game. Fairfield will be the slight favorite in that game. Frankfurt just is not really strong this year. But Fairfield's not very strong compared to some of the teams they've had here in recent years. So if the Lions play anything tomorrow like they are today, no problem with the Lions getting to the third round.
Yeah.
No problem.
I would think, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking, didn't Fairfield knock off Carterville last year?
Yeah, I think so.
The first
either
game?
last year or year before. Was it last year? Might have been last year. I don't know.
I believe so. And yeah, you're right. They're down just a little bit as compared to years past. There's a decent crowd here this afternoon, but this place the host school, they'll play tonight for my White County, but this place will be packed. But heard Coach Shane Hawkins mention they're scheduled their Christmas breaks.
Yeah, and it's a very fun 3-day event. Some of the games are more competitive than others, and that's kind of what we have seen so far here today. For this one, Massac County got ticket finally beating the Cardinals, but second, third, and fourth round games are always fun to watch.
That's John Homan. I'm Dave McKenzie. We're going to go on and take a Heron halftime report. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. It's next here on News Radio WJPF. Back in 60.
Central Hospital for Animals in Marion, Heron, Carbondale, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Sure, they do wellness visits and routine vaccinations, but you might not know about everything they offer, like orthopedic surgery for pets with hip or knee injuries and laser therapy to reduce inflammation. Noticing that your pet stopped jumping? Maybe they've just slowed down in general. Central Hospital for Animals offers chiropractic services too, online at centralvet.net.
Montgomery's Place in Carterville is your place for taking a quick lunch break, a craft dinner experience with a relaxing atmosphere, or a Saturday brunch spot. It's Montgomery's Place. Their menu offers full breakfast options and hot and cold espresso drinks. Ask about their weekly full bar and signature cocktails. Full bar and signature cocktails makes Montgomery's Place the perfect place for your next private party or event. Browser Montgomery's Place on South Division Street.
Lions turn the ball over. Lions turn the ball over. And Hardin County turns it right back over the other way. So Lions lead it 35-10 here at the. Thank you. Coming out of the halftime break. Carterville's ball. Carterville moving right to left. Hawkins to Gully, now to Kimbrough. Kimbrough tried to skip the pass. Through and couldn't. There was about 2 people there. And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers on Carterville. Possessions, 2 turnovers on Carterville. Thanks. With the left-hand dribble. Hawkins, top of the key, feeds the post to Poole. Now to Kimbrough. Alex to Hawkins. Hawkins to Gully. He steps through, takes it to the paint. The right-hand runner's good. What a game for Maddox Gully. 11 here.
Certainly making a bid for player of the game, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's been outstanding. He is getting
a pick.
It's going to be on Massey. Yeah. So the turnover gives it back to the Lions. Over on the right corner, Kimbrough to Gully. Maddox, left-hand dribble one time to Hawkins. Feeds the high post. That's Poole. Dishes it to the 3. Back to Gully once again. Oh, couldn't finish. And Massey gets the rebound. Outlet pass for Hardin County, stolen. And pass for Hardin County, stolen. And a turnover. Number 3 on Hardin County. Gully, step back 3. Air ball over the top. And the rebound is grabbed by Fricker for Hardin County. Stutter steps his way inside the arc. Now backs it up right side. Across the top of the key, into the paint. The runner with the right hand, no good from Winters. Ball goes out of bounds.
Off Wilson's hand, he kind of.
So Fricker is going to trigger for the Cougars. They are 4-5 on the season. Carterville 4-4 entering this tournament. Hardin County riding a 4-game winning streak. So Fricker here on the near side. Lobs it in. Massey takes control. Has Poole on him defensively. To the right side. That's Landon Fricker. Launches the 3. No good. Maddox Gully gets the rebound for Carterville. Brings it into the front court himself. Right side in step 3 from Caden Wilson is good. Caden with 14 here. Leading all scorers. 40-13 our score. 5:10 remaining here in this third quarter. Holds it. Needs to get it in and lobs it in. Fricker now Massey, left side around to Banks. He's out on that left wing. Dribbles, left-right dribble around the screen. Behind the back, right wing to the right corner. That's Winters to Fricker. Nice bounce pass, and the shot up no good as Winters couldn't finish for the Cougars. Carterville has it. Hawkins inside the arc, in the paint, down low. Parker Poole gets the bucket and the foul. Good job by Parker Poole. Is the foul called on the Cougars. Poole. Massey picks up his second. And Parker now with 6 in the game. Has free throws. Keeps it with the Lions. Kimbrough turned it over though. Couldn't hold on to it. The outlet runner, no. 42-13. Going over the back was Colton Hawkins. What's going to belong to the Cougars? Fricker, bounce pass out on that left wing, putting up the 3. Good from Caden Heber. The junior pops the 3 from the left wing, making it 42-16. Lions have it. Kimbrough. Now to Gully. Gully back to Hawkins. To Maddox, left side. Caden Wilson's 3. Just a little short. Fricker spins, bounces, leaves for Massey. Massey, Hardin County. 42-18 is our score. Jaden Wilson getting ready to check in for the Lions. Gully, he got free on the baseline. Touch from Maddox Gully. Maddox with 13. 44-18 our score. Banks now in the paint. Winters shot blocked. Hawkins steals again. Dishes it to Kimbrough. Puts up the 3. Way short. It's up the three, way short. And the Cougars outlet pass to Banks. And the Cougars outlet pass to Banks. Banks off in all 4 of the 5 bound. And the ball is going to be with Carterville. Parker Poole is going to be with Carterville. Parker Poole goes out. Maddox Gully, check. Scully, check. Jaden Wilson, Adams, Colton Hawkins, and Caden Wilson, and a 3. And Caden Wilson, and a 3. Good from, and Caden Wilson, and a 3. Good from Fricker. His second 3-pointer giving him 6. 40 clean. Near side to Snow. Adams didn't get the pass. Another turnover on Carterville. That's turnover number 11 in the game. Turnover number 11 in the game. Massey has Adams on him. Just hands the ball now to Winters, and it's Fricker that takes it. Puts Fricker that takes it. Puts up the 3. No good. Rebound. Colton Hawkins. We got a timeout that's called by Shane Hawkins here at the 2:08 mark of the third quarter. The 2:08 mark of the third quarter. 44 on News Radio WJPF.
Cold weather has arrived, and yeah, it's going to get colder, and your heating system just quit. Last week, your car needed repairs. Life doesn't always go as planned. At Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville, they understand. That's why at Charlie's, they won't sell you something you don't need. They diagnose the problem you don't need. They diagnose the problem and tell you exactly what's needed. No gimmicks, whether it's a fix or a whole new unit. And as your local York dealer, you can trust Charlie or visit charliesairandheat.com. Your local York dealer, committed to keeping you covered.
High school football means Friday Night Live is here. I'm Darren Facebook after tonight's game for River Radio Sports Central's Friday Night Live, presented by Charlie's Air, powered by Clark Concrete and IBEW Local 702. I'll see you live on Facebook tonight for Friday Night Live, presented by Charlie's AC and Heating.
This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Mayor Brad Robinson and the city of Carterville. Just a reminder, with the holidays, if you're on that Wednesday trash pickup in Carterville, your service is going to be Robinson saying, let's go Lions. It's going to be Carterville ball coming out of the timeout. They lead it 44-21. That's Jaden Wilson, now to Caden, back to Jaden. Feeds the high post to Hawkins, and a pass down to Marion Adams, and Mustard on it, goes out of bounds. So another turnover. That is the 12th here in the game on the lines now. Banks, left-hand dribble, finds Massey. Massey just it off to Fricker. Fricker backs it up with the left hand to the left side. With the ball, that's Christian Winters. Now to Braden Banks. Banks to the right side to Fricker. Fricker out on that right wing. 90 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Turnover. Gives it back to the Lions. The out runner by Zach Snow. He finishes it for the Lions. 5 in the game for Zach. He averages 4.5. He's got his average. So now it's Hardin County ball with minutes.